Love and attachment are often shown in everyday actions rather than grand declarations. An emotionally locked-in man consistently chooses you in small ways, prioritizing time with you, remembering your preferences, or including you in decisions. These small choices demonstrate that you are an important, consistent presence in his life. This behavior reflects thoughtfulness and intentionality. By choosing you repeatedly, he shows that his commitment isn't situational or convenient, it's deliberate. Even minor gestures, like saving your favorite snack or checking in during a busy day, signify that you matter to him. Choosing you daily also reinforces emotional security. It's a steady reminder that he values your relationship and is willing to invest effort consistently. These small acts accumulate, creating trust, intimacy, and a deep sense of connection that only genuine attachment can produce. In short, if he chooses you in small, everyday ways, it's a clear sign he's emotionally locked in. His attention, consistency, and thoughtfulness prove that his feelings are real, committed, and enduring. White have a check mark now. All 15 headings are fully explained in 250 words each. If you want, I can combine all 15 signs into a single ready-to-publish YouTube script with a hook, introduction, and smooth transitions, so it's fully YouTube-ready and optimized for engagement. Do you want me to do that? 500 words hook. Absolutely. Here's a 500-word hook for your video titled 15 Unexpected Signs He's Emotionally Locked In, written in a human, YouTube-friendly, engaging style. Have you ever wondered if he's truly emotionally invested in you, or if he's just saying the right things to keep you close? Sometimes, words alone aren't enough to reveal what a man really feels. Actions, subtle behaviors, and tiny gestures often speak louder than anything he could say out loud. If you've been questioning whether he's genuinely committed, there are signs you might be missing. Signs that reveal he's not only interested but emotionally locked in. Imagine this. He remembers the smallest details about you. He checks in just to see how your day went, and he adjusts his plans without hesitation to spend time with you. These aren't coincidences. They're subtle but powerful indicators that he values you deeply, prioritizes your feelings, and sees a future with you. Emotional attachment isn't loud or obvious. It's quiet, consistent, and revealed in the way he makes you feel safe, understood, and appreciated. The truth is, many women overlook these signs because they expect dramatic gestures of love or constant verbal affirmation. But men who are truly committed often show it in understated ways, through consistency, attentiveness, respect, and care that doesn't seek recognition. He might stay calm when you're emotional, support your growth without jealousy, or protect your reputation when you're not around. These actions reveal a depth of feeling that words alone can't convey. In this video, we're diving into 15 unexpected signs he's emotionally locked in, signs that will help you see beyond surface-level affection and recognize genuine attachment. From remembering tiny details about your life to choosing you in small, everyday ways, these behaviors reveal a man's true emotional investment. Whether you've been dating for months or just getting to know him, understanding these signs can give you clarity, confidence, and insight into his heart. So, if you've ever questioned whether he's truly committed or wondered why he acts in ways that feel different from casual interest, pay attention. These 15 signs will help you decode his actions, see the depth of his feelings, and understand how emotionally invested he really is. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to recognize when a man is not just present physically, but emotionally devoted to you in ways that matter most. Get ready to discover the subtle, yet undeniable signs that he's not just into you. He's emotionally locked in, and every small action he takes proves it. 1. He prioritizes your emotional comfort without being asked. One of the clearest signs a man is emotionally locked in is that he instinctively cares about your emotional state. He doesn't wait for you to complain, argue, or express frustration. He notices the small shifts in your mood and acts to make you feel supported. This isn't about grand gestures, it's in the little things. Maybe he sends a message just to check if you had a stressful day, or he offers to help with something that's weighing you down. Men who are emotionally attached have a natural instinct to protect your emotional well-being because your happiness genuinely matters to them. This behavior shows emotional intelligence and empathy. He doesn't keep score or expect recognition. He simply prioritizes your feelings because he values the connection. If he senses you're anxious, he adapts his words, tone, and actions to comfort you. If you're tired, he gives you space without feeling ignored. This type of care is different from someone who is casually interested. It's consistent, subtle, and intentional. Emotionally locked-in men invest in the relationship proactively, ensuring you feel secure and valued. The key takeaway is that when a man goes out of his way to support your emotional comfort without prompting, it's a reflection of deep emotional attachment. He isn't just physically present. He's mentally and emotionally tuned into you, making your well-being a priority in ways that might even surprise you. 2. He stays consistent even when life gets busy. Consistency is a powerful indicator of emotional commitment. Life throws challenges at everyone: work pressure, family responsibilities, personal stress, but an emotionally locked-in man doesn't let these obstacles affect how he treats you. He may be busy, but he still makes time for you. He doesn't disappear for days, cancel plans without explanation, or only reach out when convenient. Instead, he remains present, reliable, and intentional, showing that you are a priority even amidst chaos. This doesn't mean he's perfect or constantly available, but his actions reflect a steady investment in the relationship. Whether it's responding to messages thoughtfully, remembering important dates, or showing up when he said he would, consistency signals dependability. Men who are emotionally attached don't make excuses for neglecting the relationship. They find ways to stay connected because the bond matters to them. Consistency also builds trust and security. When someone remains stable in their care for you, it reinforces that they are serious and not just interested in fleeting attention or temporary emotions. Over time, these repeated acts, small and large, create a sense of emotional safety, making you confident that he's not going anywhere. In short, if he stays consistent even when life gets busy, it's a subtle but unmistakable sign that his emotions and loyalty are firmly invested in you. 3. He remembers small details you mentioned once. A man who is emotionally locked in pays attention, really pays attention, to what you say. He doesn't just hear your words, he remembers them. Even the tiniest details you casually mention, like your favorite coffee, a song you liked once, or an anecdote from your past, are noted and recalled later. This level of attentiveness is rare and a strong indicator that he values you deeply. Remembering small details shows that he's mentally and emotionally engaged with you. It's not about manipulation or trying to impress. It's a subconscious way of demonstrating that your thoughts, preferences, and feelings matter. When he surprises you with something as simple as a thoughtful comment about a story you shared, it creates a sense of connection that feels intimate and unique. Emotionally locked in, men use these details to make interactions more meaningful. They might bring up a preference you casually mentioned weeks ago, or adapt their behavior to align with your likes and dislikes. These actions show that he's not just present in the moment, but actively internalizing your personality and preferences. In essence, if he remembers small details you mentioned once, it's a clear sign of deep emotional attachment. It reflects care, attentiveness, and a desire to make you feel seen and understood, qualities that only someone genuinely invested would consistently display. 4. He protects your name when you're not around. A man who is emotionally locked in shows loyalty and respect for you even when you're not present. He doesn't entertain gossip, badmouth you, or twist your words to make himself look better. Instead, he defends your reputation subtly but consistently. This behavior demonstrates that he values you not just for what you do when he's around, but for who you are at your core. Protecting your name goes beyond avoiding negative talk. It's about actively safeguarding how others perceive you. He might correct misinformation, highlight your strengths in conversations, or ensure your contributions are recognized when you're absent. Men who are emotionally invested understand that a relationship isn't only about shared moments. It's also about trust, respect, and honor in every context. This kind of protection reflects deep emotional attachment because it shows he cares about your dignity and how the world treats you. It's instinctive for someone emotionally committed. He doesn't need to be asked, and he doesn't do it for recognition. In short, If he defends you, speaks positively about you, and ensures your reputation remains intact even when you're not there to witness it, it's a clear sign that he's emotionally locked in. His loyalty and respect are unwavering, and that's the hallmark of a man genuinely invested in a relationship. 5. He listens to understand, not just to respond. One of the strongest signs a man is emotionally attached is that he truly listens. He doesn't just wait for his turn to speak or think about what he'll say next. He absorbs what you say, empathizes with your feelings, and tries to understand your perspective. This kind of listening goes beyond superficial conversation. It shows genuine care and emotional investment. When he listens to understand, he remembers your emotions, nuances, and concerns. He asks thoughtful follow-up questions and reflects on what you shared instead of brushing it off. Emotionally locked-in men prioritize comprehension over argument or opinion, meaning your words aren't just background noise, they're important. This behavior fosters a deeper connection because it creates a safe space where you feel truly heard and valued. You notice that he reacts thoughtfully, doesn't interrupt unnecessarily, and often references previous conversations to show he's paying attention. It's a subtle yet profound sign of commitment. Ultimately, if a man listens to understand rather than just respond, it's an unmistakable indicator that he is emotionally locked in. He invests his attention and empathy in you, making you feel supported, validated, and deeply connected in a way casual interest can't match. 6. He includes you in his future conversations. When a man is emotionally committed, he naturally envisions a future that includes you. This is not just about grand declarations. It's in how he speaks, plans, and makes decisions. He might casually talk about things he wants to do next year, career moves, vacations, or even daily routines, and he frames you as part of those plans. Including you in future conversations shows his thinking long-term. It indicates that he sees you as more than a temporary presence. You're a significant part of his life trajectory. This behavior also reveals emotional security. He's confident enough in his feelings to imagine a future that intertwines with yours without hesitation. Men who are emotionally locked in make small, consistent references to we instead of I when discussing future goals. They seek your input on plans and decisions, considering your thoughts and desires seriously. Even casual mentions of future activities with you reflect deep attachment and a desire for ongoing closeness. In short, if he naturally talks about including you in his future, whether it's next month or next year, it's a powerful signal that he's emotionally locked in. His actions and words demonstrate vision, loyalty, and a sincere emotional commitment to building a life that involves you. 7. He feels affected when you pull away. A man who is emotionally locked in doesn't take your distance lightly. When you withdraw, even slightly, he notices it immediately, not out of jealousy, but because your absence affects him emotionally. This reaction isn't controlling or manipulative. It's a natural reflection of attachment. He senses the shift in your energy and feels concern, worry, or a quiet longing. This sensitivity shows that he values your presence deeply. He may check in gently, offer support, or try to understand what's wrong without pressuring you. Men who are emotionally invested react because your connection matters. Your emotional state impacts theirs. It's a sign that the bond isn't one-sided. Your absence is felt on a personal, internal level. The way he responds to your distance also tells a lot. He doesn't overreact or create unnecessary drama, but he may adjust his own behavior to help you feel supported. He might reflect on his own actions to see if he contributed to the distance or make small gestures to reassure you. In essence, if he genuinely feels affected when you pull away, it's a clear sign he's emotionally committed. He isn't just attached to the idea of you being around. He's invested in the emotional connection you share, and your temporary absence resonates with him deeply. 8. He shows care through actions, not words. Words are easy, but actions reveal true emotion. A man who is emotionally locked in demonstrates care through what he does rather than what he says. He might remember your favorite drink, handle errands without being asked, or offer help during stressful times. These consistent, thoughtful gestures show that he's invested in your well-being. This isn't about grand, attention-seeking displays. It's subtle and personal. He takes action because he wants to make your life easier and your days brighter. Men who are emotionally attached understand that love is proven through effort, attention, and consistency, not just verbal promises. Observing his actions gives insight into his true feelings. Does he show up when you need him? Does he take initiative to support or protect you? These behaviors are indicators that he's thinking about your comfort, happiness, and security without needing recognition. Ultimately, care through actions reflects deep emotional attachment. Words may fade or be hollow, but actions create lasting impact. If a man consistently invests in you through thoughtful, meaningful deeds, it's a strong sign he's emotionally locked in. 9. He respects your boundaries without resistance. Respecting boundaries is a cornerstone of emotional attachment. A man who is emotionally locked in understands your limits and never pressures or manipulates you to cross them. Whether it's personal space, emotional vulnerability, or time with friends, he honors your choices because he values your autonomy. This behavior demonstrates maturity and genuine care. Men who are deeply invested know that pushing boundaries can harm the trust and emotional safety in a relationship. Instead, they adapt their behavior, communicate respectfully, and patiently wait when needed. Respecting boundaries also shows selflessness. He prioritizes your comfort over temporary desires. Emotionally locked-in men understand that boundaries strengthen, not weaken, intimacy. By respecting them, he fosters a secure environment where you can be authentic without fear of judgment or pressure. His respect isn't conditional. It's consistent and intentional, signaling that he truly values the relationship. In short, if he honors your boundaries without resistance, it's a clear indication that he's emotionally committed. He invests in building trust and security, creating a healthy connection where both partners feel valued, safe, and understood. 10. He feels safe being vulnerable with you. Emotional vulnerability is a strong indicator of deep attachment. A man who is emotionally locked in will open up to you about his fears, insecurities, and personal struggles. He trusts you enough to share parts of himself he keeps hidden from the world. This isn't about oversharing or seeking sympathy. It's a sign he feels safe and emotionally secure in your presence. When he shares his vulnerabilities, it demonstrates that he values your understanding and support. He believes you'll listen without judgment and that his emotions will be respected. This safety allows for genuine intimacy, creating a bond that goes far beyond superficial attraction. Emotionally locked-in men don't hide behind walls or bravado. They reveal their authentic selves because they want you to know the real him. Feeling safe enough to be vulnerable also means he is willing to rely on you emotionally. He seeks your perspective, trusts your judgment, and values your presence during difficult moments. This emotional openness fosters mutual trust and deepens the connection. In short, if he is willing to be vulnerable with you, it's a clear sign he's emotionally locked in. His comfort in sharing his inner world shows commitment, trust, and a desire for a profound emotional bond that few casual relationships achieve. 11. He checks in on you without a reason. A man who is emotionally attached doesn't wait for crises or special occasions to reach out. He checks in on you simply because he cares. These moments are spontaneous, a text asking how your day went, a call to see if you're okay, or a casual message just to make you smile. This behavior is subtle but meaningful. It shows that he's thinking about you even when there's no obligation, no conflict, and no need for attention. Emotionally locked-in men naturally include you in their daily thoughts and actions. They value your emotional state and prioritize connection over convenience. Checking in without reason also reflects consistency and attentiveness. He doesn't do it sporadically or only when it benefits him. It's a regular habit that signals genuine concern. Over time, these small gestures accumulate, reinforcing emotional closeness and trust. In essence, if he consistently checks in without needing a reason, it's a clear sign of emotional investment. He isn't just physically present, he's mentally and emotionally engaged, making you a meaningful part of his everyday life. 12. He adjusts his plans to make space for you. When a man is emotionally committed, he prioritizes your presence and the relationship over convenience. He willingly adjusts his schedule, rearranges commitments, or makes sacrifices to spend time with you. This doesn't mean he abandons responsibilities, but he consciously finds ways to ensure you feel valued and included. This behavior shows thoughtfulness and intentionality. He recognizes the importance of your time together and demonstrates that you matter in tangible ways. Emotionally locked-in men don't make excuses or half-hearted attempts. They actively create space for you because it's a reflection of care and commitment. Adjusting plans also signals flexibility and respect for your needs. He is attuned to your preferences and priorities and incorporates them into his decisions without resentment. This consistency builds trust and reinforces the sense that he is emotionally invested for the long term. In short, if he adjusts his plans to make room for you, it's a powerful indicator of emotional attachment. His willingness to prioritize the relationship over convenience reflects thoughtfulness, loyalty, and a deep desire to make you feel valued and central in his life. 13. He supports your growth without feeling threatened. A man who is emotionally locked in celebrates your personal growth instead of feeling jealous or insecure. Whether it's a promotion, a new hobby, or personal achievements, he encourages your development and stands by you as a supporter rather than a competitor. He understands that your success doesn't diminish him, it strengthens the relationship. This behavior shows emotional maturity and genuine investment. He actively engages with your goals, offers advice when asked, and cheers you on without expecting anything in return. Emotionally attached men are confident enough to embrace your progress, seeing it as an opportunity to grow together rather than a threat to their own identity. Supporting your growth also reflects respect and partnership. He doesn't try to control or limit your ambitions. Instead, he ensures that you have the freedom and encouragement to pursue what matters to you. This creates a safe, empowering dynamic in which both partners can flourish. In short, if he supports your growth without feeling threatened, it's a clear sign of emotional attachment. His encouragement and lack of jealousy reflect trust, loyalty, and a desire for a long-term, healthy connection where both of you can thrive. 14. He stays calm during emotional moments. An emotionally locked-in man remains composed even when emotions run high. Whether you're stressed, upset, or overwhelmed, he doesn't react impulsively or escalate the situation. Instead, he listens, empathizes, and responds thoughtfully. His calm demeanor provides stability and reassures you that he can handle challenges without creating unnecessary conflict. This behavior demonstrates emotional intelligence and commitment. It shows that he values a relationship enough to manage his own emotions and focus on yours. Men who are deeply invested don't seek to dominate or argue during sensitive moments. They prioritize understanding and resolution. Staying calm also builds trust. You feel safe expressing yourself because you know he won't overreact or judge you. This emotional steadiness fosters intimacy, creating a bond where both partners feel secure and supported. In essence, if he stays calm during emotional moments, it's a strong signal that he's emotionally locked in. His ability to maintain composure reflects patience, empathy, and a deep investment in your well-being and the health of the relationship.